All right, Aquarius. So our major arcana is the Wheel of Fortune. How interesting is this? We also have two nines. Um, I'm trying to think where I'm being led to first. Well, I think first at the heart of the matter is the Nine of Swords that I'm being led to. And this is very indicative to me of that there's a situation that I feel for some of you where something keeps happening again and again and again and again. And like it's cyclical. And I almost like I'm hearing, how could I not see this happen? Like, it's almost like you don't know how to make something stop, or you're not sure, like, maybe, for example, in love, you keep meeting the same person over, like the same type of person, you're calling in the same type of person over and over and over again, and it's not, serving you in a positive way. For some of you, this is almost, I feel like you could definitely, especially with the Page of Pentacles here, is tired of your job situation, or it's like, what is your calling? Why can't you find a job that you will enjoy or that you're happy at? I just feel like there's something where a situation where you just are stuck. I mean, this Ace of Swords is a new beginning, and it could even be a situation where you feel like someone is pressuring you, or maybe, you're wanting somebody to do something for you or commit in a way that they're just not ready to. And you're like, we're back here again. There's arguments, and it's gotten to the point where there's possibly lack of communication or lack of clarity. Maybe there's, some confusion or chaos, and, it's just, your thoughts are like a whirlwind, to the point that you're like dizzy. Like, I'm feeling dizzy here. And it's overwhelming you. Maybe there's sleepless nights. Maybe you're up crying about a situation. Because I'm getting like, also anxiety. I'm picking up possibly this could be like postpartum depression, because I feel like there's some kind of depression going on, or, wanting to get out of the cycle. I feel like with this too, with this being the underlying theme, the Four of Cups, I almost feel like this could be, battery may go out. Let me see if I can still get this working, and hopefully you can still hear me. I'm going to plug in because the battery's low. Okay. That's why the flash went off. Okay. With this card, the four represents family. It represents home. It represents foundation, structure. And I just wonder if there's something that you're feeling like, how could I not see this coming? Almost like you may even be isolating yourself. But with this card in reverse, and the fours also speak to new beginnings, I feel like some of you, by the way that you look at this situation, or the way that you communicate within yourself is going to shed some light. Because now, for some of you, this feeling, it may be that you're feeling tired because of somebody in your life that's like this. So it's not you, but it's somebody else, but they're affecting you. And you're getting to the point where it's almost like you're trying to support somebody or help get somebody in gear, help them get motivated, or, and it's just like all your energy is just, it's not helping. And, you can't really help somebody that doesn't want to be helped. You can support them, but there's also a fine line because sometimes people have to learn their lessons on their own. And so this may be that somebody around you is acting like this and you're just, you are just so frustrated and you don't know what to do anymore. So it may not be necessarily you, but somebody around you. And this could definitely be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be, within the home, a marriage, or someone that you're dating. Could also be, a child. And when I mean a child, they could be 18 or 20 years old, but they're still your child, where you're just like, I don't know what to do with them anymore. I don't know how to help them anymore. I'm just, there's only so much that you can do. Now, if this is you, I feel that, that standing your ground, I feel like someone's going to get back on their feet again. Because this is also, even though we have 2 9s here, I feel like this is, it's almost like that tough love, or, that you're going to get back on your feet again. It's also maintaining boundaries. So it could be that, maybe, especially with the Wheel of Fortune, which to me also represents somebody from the past. It could be that somebody keeps coming in and out, and they say that they're going to work on this relationship. They're willing to change. They're willing to do whatever they can, and it's just words. It's like there's a lack of progress or moving forward, because this is in my challenge position. But what I do like, and it's interesting because 9 + 1 is 10, and we have a 10 here. The 4 speaks to new beginnings. In reverse, for me, I feel like, you're coming out of this shell. Like, for some of you, you've had enough. You're not going to do this anymore. You're going to fight the battle. You're not going to allow this behavior in your life, or this pattern, or this person. You are going to maintain your boundaries. You're going to stand guard. You're going to protect yourself, and you're moving forward. And things will start turning around in the upright position. Now, the Wheel of Fortune, it's much better for me in the upright position is how I read it. But, it has its ebb and flows. And so there may be, it might be like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. But you're going to move forward. You're going to be moving away from this to getting back on your feet. For those that choose, because the Ace of Swords is in the reverse position, and I feel like you have a choice. Some of you have a choice in the matter. Now, even if somebody else, if it's a decision, let's say this is a legal battle, for example, and it's a legal battle, child support, child custody or something. It may be up to a judge or something to make the decision for you, but how you look at it is your choice. And that's what's going to help you turn things around. The way you see things. And I also feel like, for some of you, this may be also needing some type of surgery or something. Because I feel like I'm getting like chronic pain, and because I feel dizzy. So there could be some kind of medication that somebody is on where, they're trying to get off of. Or maybe this is even, I'm picking up like medicinal marijuana that somebody's having to take because of pain. And I feel like maybe something turns around by the end of September. Or there's where there's, lack of progress, you're going to stay strong and things will smooth out here. I also feel that this may be also, I'm getting something about publishing or writing. This also could be rejection. Maybe somebody keeps getting rejected from a book that they've written or a screenplay or a manuscript or something. And it's like, oh my gosh, I've just, when is this going to get through? And I feel like you just got to hang in there. You've got to fight the good fight. That was a song by Triumph. So maybe that means that you will be triumphant, but, timing is going to be important. So time for some is of the essence. For some of you, timing is going to, could be bad timing, or, what you thought was a lack of progress, all of a sudden it starts moving by the end of September. Also, the number 9 may be of importance. I know it is September. It is the 9th month with the 2 9s though. So like, for example, maybe September 9th is important. Maybe September 18th is important. Maybe September 27th is important. It's almost like I feel like there's if there's something that is triggered, like a memory that is triggered, or there's, I don't know if I said this, but I'm getting like possibly post-traumatic stress disorder, or, these dreams that keep happening over and over again. I think I feel like for some of you, this could be something that, I feel like it's important that you listen to your dreams. And for some of you, I feel like what I'm hearing is no matter how much time has gone by, it feels like it was yesterday. And, but the message with that is that you will get back on your feet. That's what I'm hearing. So it's almost like, this is upside down and there's it's almost, I'm hearing like, I wish I had seen it coming or something like that. I wish I had known something. And it's important that you don't beat yourself up or feel guilty about it. But it's, this is totally upside down. But then see how this moves? Like you're moving upward. And so it's like you're slowly getting out of this. So just remember the way you talk to yourself is important. The way you think about yourself and the way you think about things is important. Be careful of that self-sabotage and that negativity that we all have that goes in our heads. And, we all have it to some degree or the other. But things are going to start smoothing out is what I'm feeling out of this being stuck or lack of progress.